This is Honda's 2010 Goldwing Deluxe. What you're looking at here is £22,000 worth of metal and plastic that has been developed since the original Goldwing in 1981. Now Honda have made more than 1 million of these bikes since 1981, and this is the latest incarnation. And what you get is basically anything you can think of on a motorcycle. This model comes equipped with an airbag. It's got a flat six-cylinder engine that makes 118 horsepower and puts out a massive 123 foot-pounds of torque. It comes with sat-nav. It comes with a 25-litre tank. It comes with luggage space to put you, your dog and your family inside it and go on holiday in comfort. It comes with a heated seat. It comes with heated grips. In fact, there's not much more than you can think of that you can get on a motorcycle. There are plenty of bikes that cover distance with as much comfort as the Goldwing, but there aren't many that do it with as much style and as much panache and as much presence as the 1800 here. You can see from the dashboard that most ferries have less switches to operate than this, and we counted 50. They do everything from the heated seat to the heated grips to the radio, and if you spec it up you can even get a 6-disc multi-changer in the boot so you can listen to your favourite CDs. And you can even adjust the airflow coming from the engine so it warms your feet. On this year's Goldwing, the sat-nav is fully integrated into the dash, as you can see here. All the buttons are on the right-hand side, which means you can't operate them while you're riding, but Honda do that on purpose, so you don't operate them while you're riding. But it's really simple to scroll through and find where you want to go. And if you do feel like zooming into the map, there's a button on the left-hand side that you can operate while you're riding, which zooms in and out of the map, so you can see the roads closer or further away. Most motorcyclists reckon that the Honda Goldwing is in fact a car. I disagree with that entirely, except when it comes to this model, because straight off the Honda Civic here is a car-style key fob that is actually the central locking for the top box and the panniers. So you just click, unlock, and you can hear it go clunk click there, and then hidden away under here is how you open the luggage. So there's a handle there for the top case. To the left here is a nicely damped side pannier, and the same for the right pannier. Now my Arrow will actually fit in there on its own, but you can't get two Arrows in there, although I've tried other makes of helmet in the top box of Goldwings, and you can actually get two helmets in there, which is really useful for when you pull in somewhere and you want to just kick back at a cafe and make sure your stuff's all safely stashed away. And in the side here, you've got plenty of room for you and your missus away for the weekend to take all your home comforts with you. So, to summarise the 2010 GL 1800 Goldwing, well, I've had a week with this bike, and I must admit that although it's not my general kind of bike, I've absolutely loved riding this, and to be honest, whenever I've had Goldwings on test in the past, I've absolutely loved having them. The thing with them is that you take on a slower pace of life with a Goldwing. You just kick back, use the torque, hear the engine, and the engine is incredible. In fact, it sounds just like a Porsche 911. It sounds quite unlike any other motorcycle. And by 5,500–6,000 RPM, it's actually all out of grunt. But the Goldwing just isn't about that at all. What the Goldwing's about is snicking it in top, or in this case, overdrive, seeing that orange overdrive light on the dash, and just cruising along, visor up, letting the world tick by in absolute comfort. The greatest thing about this is that it's got sat-nav built in, so there's no messing around, no farting around with brackets or any of that nonsense. If you want to change the radio, you can do it on the move. You can listen to traffic. You can decide if you want the heat on your feet or not. And a few cold mornings that I've had this week, I've put the heated seat on and put the heated grips on, and it really does take the chill out. I think there are better bikes for covering distance. I think the BMW 1200 RT is probably a better all-round bike for covering distance. But if you want the biggest, baddest cruiser, tourer of them all, then it's got to be the Goldwing.